Good morning, everybody. Welcome to pre-market update. Hope you all had a great weekend. So this morning futures are up 0.94%. You can see Nasdaq, S&P 500 is up 0.62. Bitcoin is a little bit down, but BTC futures are up almost 2%. So let's see how things are going. This is linear regression chart, and you can see we're still in this bottom box. All right. So this is usually a good area to buy. So we could rally to this neutral line in the middle. Okay, so usually whenever we are above this white line is a good time to sell, and whenever we are below this bottom white line, that's a good area to buy. So I think that's quite possible we could still go higher, and if we go lower, then it's a good area to buy as well. So that's what linear regression is telling us. Let's look at some other charts. Let's look at VWAP, and VWAP is also telling similar things. This is the best area to buy in this bottom box, bottom lines, and best area to sell is in top line. So usually we go and come back to this neutral zone. This is middle white zone. So I think they are planning to go there. So still kind of around 25,000. So they could still take it to around 2.64% higher. Inversely, if they come back below 24,000, this is a good area to buy. This chart is telling us that. And then also look at long-term chart of S&P 500. Um, this is a little bit concerning. Okay, we can go up to this 7,000 level. That's quite possible. If we are in a bull market, we're gonna go eventually there and hit that red line. So that's about 6% away. All right. But if they want to really dump it, we could come back to this bottom green box at some point. So that's about from where we are right now, about 8% away. All right. So you have to make a decision. Right now it's here. So um, it could go anywhere, and I don't know which way it's going to go. All I know is at some point we will be here, so I will just probably wait and wait patiently and then wait for it to come back here. All right. This is daily chart of Nasdaq. Left side is for day trading only. Right side is for long-term chart. You can see we're getting a 8 count sells. Sorry, buy signal here. You can see we got 7 counts buy signal on yesterday, I mean Friday, and then now we are getting 8 counts buy signal. But one thing to note, I was just going through, like the first time we get 7 and 8 counts, here we got it in March. It kept going down. This where it perfectly bottom in April. So here also we got first time it went down. So I'm just wondering if it really works on Nasdaq. You can see here also it went down. Um, Here it went rallied a bit. Here it went down and then rally. Here it was bottom. So it's not like a perfect signal, but it is something we need to keep attention on. So we'll keep an eye. If from buy and sell zones, here we are right now in the middle, so I'm not going to do anything. I'll wait for it to come back to below 24,000 to buy again. So it's up almost 0.88%. So I'll be waiting for at least 1.73, so at least I would say around 1% down Nasdaq from where it is right now, from the close to go into this green zone to buy again. If it not comes, then it will let it do its thing. I'm not too worried. In terms of gaps, this is NDX chart. Let's look at QQQ if it's going to open on a gap. Let's go to 1 hour chart and see. This is 1 hour chart. We are going to open on a slightly gap up, so it could go a little lower to do some inventory correction. So from here, it could come back around 0.32% and then can find buyers here. And SPY, same thing here, can come lower, a little bit lower, and then go higher. And in terms of daily chart on S&P 500 MES is, let's see, daily chart. We are getting no buy signal on this. Interesting. But again, same story here. Look to buy below 65.73, and it is coming in front of a lot of resistance here. So I don't think it's going to just go straight up. Probably going to get reject, maybe double bottom, and then go higher. Um, Same thing for Nasdaq. Could go a little higher and then come back low later to as well. In terms of Bitcoin, you can see we got it's in the middle. Wait to buy below 85 to 30, and let's see if it came down so much near this previous support. So could get a rally here, And if we get a rally, weekly chart, let's show you. If we do get a rally from here, we could backtest this 50 SMA around 100K, okay, and then fail. I released a video there. So right now it's a very important phase. If it can still continue lower and come to 200 SMA, that's where it's a lot of support is here as well. Also wanted to show you all the gaps. I just want to show you objective area and the facts. I don't want to lie to you. Like you can see there's so many gaps at the bottom. So it could like eventually fail and come back to fill some of these gaps. That quite possible as well. So, this is CME futures are giving buy signal 7 and 8 counts buy signal. So we could get a rally. But just remember, have some cash. Worst case it's coming here. I'm not saying it will, but just just make sure you have cash in case they decide to bring it here. In terms of commodities, gold is right now in the middle of green and white line near 50 moving average support. Crude oil is in the buy area here. So the lower it goes, the better it is. If there's a Russia-Ukraine deal there, then probably it's going to come back lower and fill this gap. Not gap, like come back to these supports. Some stock, Tesla is a little bit higher pre-market, 2%. 1 hour chart, little bit gap up. But I think if we go to weekly, I think it really should be coming back to this 50 SMA. You can see some huge gaps here. You can see this gap here still not filled. So probably going to come to 369 first, and then this huge gap around 338. So just patiently wait, let them do their thing, and eventually it should come back there. nvda green today, but still this gap is not filled. So I'm suspecting they're going to bring it back to fill this gap around 171. If that holds, that's good. Else we're getting to 200 SMA, EMA around 159. This area here. Okay. This is Apple. Apple is just flagging near all-time high. Google is holding the market again, new highs. So let's see if they're gonna continue this gap or gonna come back and give this all back. Microsoft still pretty weak, near 200 moving average. Could get a bounce here. Amazon also 7 counts buy signal. Could get a bounce, fill some of these gaps. avgo um, just holding nicely. Meta is up 1% as well, getting a 9 counts buy signal yesterday, and I could be getting ready for a bounce to fill some of these gaps. Netflix down. Let's see if it's gonna continue going down or gonna take a relief. CrowdStrike 7 counts buy signal. Bond market above all moving averages looking all right. TLT is also filling this gap around 89. Service now also getting a 7 counts buy signal, but could come back and fill this gap fully. 764. Natural gas a little lower, still way lower to go. This gap will be filled 100%. I'm just gonna wait patiently. 24% down. Silver is also holding nicely here. Copper is also just holding it here. Dollar rejecting here. Let's see, a rejection here is good for Bitcoin, gold, and stock market, but if it pumps for some reason, then market should go down. Shopify still not filled this gap fully, so going again there, trying again to fill this gap. AMD enter this gap zone. So eventually this will be filled. I just don't know when. So that gap is about 18, 19% away from yesterday's close. Um, yeah, that's about it, guys. Any oil miners? This looks like 9 count sell signal. Suncor also looks pretty overbought. XOM looks all right. Could take a bounce if you want to invest in oil miners. UNH also trying to pump with seasonality. Lily also new all-time high. ISRG also holding it nicely here. And then lastly, VIX. VIX is also above 20, which is very interesting. VIX has multiple gaps to the down and multiple gaps to the up. So let's see which way it's go. It's holding it nicely here, which is not good news. If stock market dumps, then we expect VIX to go higher. If it pumps, then we expect it to crash. The reason it's not crashing, it's not good. That we could expect more volatility. So we'll see. Okay, guys, that's it for today. If you want to know more about this indicator, Subscribe to my channel. Link is in the Discord. If you want to know what I'm buying and selling, you can also subscribe and let me know user ID on um, YouTube or Discord, and I will move you to members only section. It's very minimum fee. You can make a lot of money in one trade. Okay, have a good one.